Hello and good afternoon, everybody. The guy below me today is Maff. Hello, Maff. How you doing?
Hello. Good, thank you. And I hope you can hear me. I had a whole kind of audio problem just at the moment of joining, which is why I was slightly late there. I'm always slightly late on these things. Need to sort that out a bit.
That's
how
all
are you?
right.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm good actually. I'm good. Have we got anyone here?
Got a few.
Not many.
Not bad for a Monday.
Yeah, I didn't tag Ozzy or Scotty today, so I don't know if they get annoyed if I don't do that. But anyway, I hope everyone else is here.
Did you post in the Discord? Oh, you did, I think.
I did, yeah. I was kind of hoping Kaz would be here because I wanted to talk about the Kaz cross, as we're probably going to call it. But might just wait a minute to see if she turns up. Really,
I was going to post a quite annoying tag everyone Discord thing live now. There.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah.
If you're worried people were going to be annoyed for that, then they'll definitely be annoyed now. So just realised the shadow on here. It's like a Arizonian vulture type of shadow, isn't it? Long neck going forward. It's like that meaty. And I probably need to watch for that because I think I'm leaning forward because of the microphone. Like I'm about to do strange things with it, but I need to start doing the fat face thing, don't I? Just chin receding back, and just make that my new appearance. Apparently it's healthier. Well, healthier than constantly leaning forward anyway. There you go.
What leaning back's healthier than leaning forwards?
Well, or more to the point, maybe just straight posture.
Oh, really. Well, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. I'm not standing up, but I've got a standing desk, and I tend to sit down a lot. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Really. Yeah.
I think standing desks are a bit overrated, to be honest, because you have to move around, otherwise it's probably a bit worse in a way because all the blood is just going to pool down around your ankles. You'll end up with cankles and a probable heart attack, like a few days later or whatever.
I see.
So okay. Yeah, just good to alternate if you do have a standing desk, but if you're standing, do you move around, like lift up your knees and?
Well, I kind of like, I do sort of like, I probably do sort of step from one foot to the other, and probably stand on one leg for a bit, and I mean, you definitely do move more, so it's so that's probably good. On the microphone front, I was actually I was doing some videos at the weekend involving having a GoPro on my bike. And then I was going places, and I was kind of talking about things by standing in front of my bike, with in front of the GoPro, and it was like really noisy, like it was on a noisy road and stuff, and it sounded rubbish, really. So I had to sort of like throw away the audio track and then overdub it in the normal fashion. But I am really seriously thinking of getting one of these little DJI little microphones like that. But I don't.
They don't cost very much. Looks like either. I mean, in relative terms,
Well, I think that Temu one is like a rubbish one. I think that's like probably not.
Okay, so you get what you pay for.
That's probably a copy. I kind of want these ones here where you get like two in the little case, and the case charges everything up. So the case charges so you plug the case into your charger, and that charges up two mics and the transmitter thing. So I think there's three generations of these that I want, and the generation 1 ones you seem to get for about 50 quid on eBay at the moment, and then the new ones are like 200 or 300 quid actually. But I was looking at the noise cancelling thing with this guy who was demonstrating it, and he was standing like in the middle of like Trafalgar Square in London, with like, you know, the camera about 200 meters away. So he's standing in the distance and he's quite merrily talking and stuff. And it was brilliant.
How is he doing that? So that's kind of how.
Well, because the microphone Bluetooth to the camera.
Yeah.
See, so and I was thinking that's what I'm doing on my bike, so I can actually have the GoPro pointing forwards, and then I can sort of do a commentary as I'm going along with one of these attached to me. I think that would. Anyway, so so I'm thinking about that actually. So anyway, just thought I'd share that while there's no one here. But
anyway, I suppose one that wins here. How's your rash doing? Is it clearing up all right? You know?
I do remember when my when my brother first took his like wife to be round to the parents' house, and my grandma was there, and she was like quite deaf actually, you know. And my brother's wife to be, she said, and have you got any hobbies? And she said yes, and the doctor gave us an ointment to put on them. God knows what.
That's the best thing for hobbies anyway, isn't it? Clear those up right away.
Brilliant. Anyway, for people who are here, right? I think you're not paying attention because this campaign we've got on Bitunix, actually it might have been our fault because we haven't been shilling it enough, but this campaign we got going on Bitunix, it's been going on for like a week now, and it's for a month, so there's 3 more weeks left. But the point being is if you're already a Bitunix user using our link, you can still get rewards by achieving certain trading volumes. So this is what you need to do. You need to go to our link first of all, savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix. The link is in the description down below as well. And then when you're there, go to Promotion Campaign Center, and you'll arrive at this page here. This is the one you want. Deposit to get 20% bonus, trade to win $10,000, and then you join that. Okay, so when you join that, it will say that you're joined, hopefully. And then these are the kind of like deposits you get. So if you deposit 100 USDT, you get something. Would you get? You get $20. That's 20%. And these go up, you know, up until when you deposit like 2,000. I don't know why it says 2,000 U. I just think they don't have like a dollar symbol. I don't know, but that means USDT. But anyway, but if you deposit 2,000 USDT, you get $200. So that's actually 10%, isn't it? So, but still pretty good. So that's as a new user, and then beyond that, you get these rewards for like different trading volumes. And I'll show you mine. So bear in mind that I've had about $900 in this account, and I've not actually done any serious trading at all. I've just gone into little tiny trades, made a few dollars profit, and closed it again, thinking like, oh, that wasn't a very good entry. But by doing that, I think my initial trading volume when I started was about 30,000. It's now over 500,000. Okay, and that's just with. That's just with trading with about $900, just opening a trade every couple of days and then closing it again. So that's 500,000. So if I go back to the other page, so 500,000 will get me $50 bonus. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I can get that up to $1 million, which will be $100. And last time I did this, I got it up to 15 million. I was trading with slightly more there. That was more like $3,000 by the time I'd finished. And I got that to 15 million, so that gets you $1,000 bonus, and this goes all the way up to $10,000. So that is kind of money for nothing for pretty much doing, you know, just doing what you normally do. So do take advantage of it. savewithcrypto.org/Bitunix.
Yeah, I popped out the banner just now and it disappeared. Let's bring it back up again.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's from them. I think I put it on a 60-second timer or something. But
yeah. There you go. What he said just now. That's where it is. I actually joined that campaign as well.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it's pretty great actually. So I don't think I've actually traded yet on that particular account.
Well, that's not going to work.
I should probably do that, shouldn't I? And then just
yeah, otherwise you'll get nothing.
Benefits. Yeah, and what will be the point of that? Eh? Just yeah, I'll in fact maybe do that today. Not live. Maybe, I mean, although that is something we need to get sorted out a bit.
Yeah.
Can I, if I share the screen just for a sec?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, but before I do, sorry, I'm just gonna check. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Because there was something I was going to mention anyway. But before I do, sorry. Oh, I'm all over the place today. That one, share. So, yeah, this is just trying to put together a thumbnail for a Mafftopia video, which is recorded and ready, and it's going to go out a bit later on today. Probably schedule it for like 4 p.m. UK time or something like that. It'll just go out. So it's like all the new science fiction books for July. I'm a little bit late on this one. It should have been at the start of the month. But ideally, ones that have like a real science background to them, science or technology. So like hard science fiction, really. And oddly, Red Dwarf qualifies because there's all sorts of things in there that was just because like in the TV series, it was all like hard science fiction, really, or like hard science fiction topics and mechanisms, and then they'd obviously kind of pile the comedy and the surrealness and ridicularity and so on top of that. But yeah, so it's that, but there's a whole bunch of those. But that was just there because I'm trying to just figure out a decent thumbnail for it. But anyway, I haven't quite got it right yet. So that was interesting, wasn't it? So yeah, what you were just saying about the sort of quickly opening a position and then stopping it again, and so I'm just going to get rid of that shadow. It's freaking me out a bit. That's worse. Sorry. Let's do that. Okay. Now I think the camera has compensated, so it's light. It's much lighter in the room, so the camera is compensated by making me darker. That's so. I think it's kind of coming back now. That's right. Doing it that way a bit. It's just weird.
I'm always a bit dark and gloomy on there.
Got like one side of your face in shadow, the other's in light. It's the old Harvey Two-Face thing going on. Yeah.
Like that. No, I don't know. It's a window, not a light.
It's profound. So yes. So yeah, what you're saying about you sort of opening a position, then quickly closing it again in a few dollars profit or whatever. It's like, we need to get a better entry. But that just got me thinking about like little 1-minute scalp moves, because while you're talking earlier, I opened this up and the price is just about there. Now and it was in the process just like coming way down. Now it's bouncing, heading back up. I guess it's feasible, isn't it? Just keep on doing that little. I mean, especially on, if you're on a decent kind of VIP level on Bitunix, for example, which you kind of get as part of the campaign, I think.
You do get VIP 3 if you make $100 deposit. So yeah, that's very much worth doing. Well,
so that'll radically reduce your trading fees, and so this sort of thing becomes feasible straight away. Just and of course, as usual, you can use the retracement levels within Quadzilla for this sort of thing, because like that would have started plotting just there, where the arrowhead, can't quite see it on there, but this green line would have started drawing blah 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 blah, meaning, oh hey, the price is going to come down to this level and bounce. So wherever you are up here, pretty much. Oh, you'd also had that retracement level as well, so you kind of wait for it to go doink up to there, then enter your short position, blah, 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 bounce, and up again. So essentially that's a short. That's a very quick scalp long. As long as you kind of quickly move that into profit, move your stop loss into profit once that's underway, then that'd be okay. It bounced there. I think that was, you can kind of see how that rejected off the 9 EMA, or didn't reject off it. It kind of tried to get up above the 9 EMA, went a bit sideways, like, that looks like a rejection just there. It's like, oh no, you don't, and back down below the 9 EMA, then just kind of rode its underside all the way down. And of course, we had this retracement level as well. So you just kind of realize from that, like, as soon as it's rejected back down below the 9 EMA, then you think, okay, that's there. So let's go short. Blah, 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 down. Close the position, tidy bit of profit, expecting a bounce there. So again, a bit of a short, and that came up. Got above 9 EMA, rejected off the 21, the yellow one, which is kind of interesting. Just how relevant these EMA trend lines turn out to be. So they're not just kind of like following the price action. You can actually use them as points of like, is the price going to reject specifically off that level? That's one of the kind of almost like magical things about these EMAs. And so like if the price rejects off it, as it did there, then you kind of know that it's going to come down. Especially then it dropped below the 9 again, blah, 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 down. If it had broken above the 21 and stayed up there, then the 55 kind of would have been next. Kind of what it did here. So like each break above an EMA tells you that, that next one is going to be next. So like broke above the 9, yay, broke above the 21, yay, bounced a bit off the 55, came down, started plotting another retracement level. So it went above the 55, some way up, in fact, and there's some bunch of stuff going on down here in the momentum oscillator we could maybe talk about, but that gave an early indication that was going to reverse. But to be honest, the candle shapes in any case kind of give a bit of a clue about that, with a tall wick and so on, blow off top. So like, and because that retracement level had started plotting from the arrowhead there, you could kind of fully expect the price is going to drop down, down. So is that another thing that's probably worth mentioning, just while we got that there, is if I bring in the retracement channels, move this over a bit so you can see. There. So that should, so you notice here that, so the retracement channels draw in just kind of this 50%-ish zone, really. There's between a bullish retracement down here and a bearish retracement up there. So when that happens, it plots those in, because that 50% level tends to be pretty key. I mean, you can kind of see there, I'll just temporarily draw that in like that, where the 50% line is. You can kind of see how that was relevant all the way back there. All the way back there. There again is support. Here the price kind of tried to break above it, failed and came back down. It's a bit of a fake out. Not really fake out. It just kind of, there was obviously just liquidity leading it. There's also just liquidity that was kind of like there, that, in that sort of zone, and probably up a bit. So yeah, what was the point of that? What was I say? Yeah. Oh, actually, that's interesting. That just came up. Sharp rejection there with that wick. So yeah, the point of this is really just about the 1 minute scalping. You can do it. It's probably fun. I imagine it's fun. I don't think I've ever found it particularly fun, but that's a quick way to build up a bit of you know, kind of trading thingamajigs, history and so on, trading
volume,
price amount thing that then contributes towards the levels we talk about. So
trading volume is what it's called.
Trading volume, yeah. So then gets you up beyond certain kind of levels in the campaign, so you start getting more rewards and so on. Yeah.
There
anyway,
is.
Yeah, back to you.
Okay. No, I was just thinking, because the only thing about that is just having a look at the terms and conditions of the campaign.
Oh, does it say specifically not to do everything I was just saying?
No, it's hang on, I'm just having a look.
Sure.
It says
oh, is it about how long a trade needs to be kept open for?
Oh, yeah, go. It says campaign pay statistics may have a slight delay. Oh no, that's not it.
That's right. Yeah, could live with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a 3-minute rule or something that.
Okay.
Your trade has to stay open for 3 minutes. That's what it normally is. Oh yeah. There you go. Valid trading requirement: only trades that are open for more than 3 minutes will be considered valid. So
okay. Yeah.
So
cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
So make sure they stay open for 3 minutes. I noticed space.
I think that still counts in any case. Like, but yeah, you're right. You need to sort of keep that kept into account. Grid trading. Yeah.
So Space Cat is saying like grid trading. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but obviously, you know, with like grid bots and things like that, they're actually completely dumb, and they're just looking for like, you know, a percentage move each way, and then they do it. You know, I suppose if you were clever, you could kind of integrate Quadzilla into some kind of grid bot thing that would probably work much better, I reckon. But
yeah, be a bit smarter.
But anyway, hello.
It's a stats thing, isn't it? Really. So like over recent. So if it's scalping, then stats over recent price history is the key thing there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, Aussie's here. That's good. He's
hello.
He's got a similar internet to me. Excellent. So Space Cat is saying in the 4 hour, the EMAs are saying the trend is up, but the oscillator is saying otherwise. That's quite interesting.
Okay.
Opening today.
Divergence.
Yeah. Okay.
Should have a look at that. Or I mean, you can have a look if you want.
I don't mind. I'm quite happy for you to do your thing.
Okay. Let me just remove the retracing channels for this. Channels be gone. Okay, so in theory be gone. Yeah, they're gone. So all right, for it, the EMAs are saying the trend is up. I suppose they are a bit, but yeah, I suppose, well, not a bit, like in the last 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 hours. Saying those, that's quite interesting for the opening today. So yeah, the key thing there in that case is, let's bring that in actually more. And also, sorry, maybe I'll just bring the comments up there, so people on different platforms can kind of see what other people are commenting and so on. So yeah, so these EMAs, so that, I mean, obviously the price is coming back down now, but certainly here that has been the case, that the 9 EMA had crossed above the 21, the 21 had crossed above the 55, so that was a definite sort of strong uptrend happening there. It's come around a wee bit for sure. That is coming down. The EMAs are only really starting to level off a bit there now. In fact, one thing, that retracement level there would probably continue to be relevant as a thing there. So we might well see a bounce off. Is that 64,939 more or less? Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So then down here, the momentum oscillator, can kind of see how. So on here at the moment, I just got the fastest moving of the four of the quad momentum stochastic momentum oscillator. So that one's, it reached up into overbought and came out quite sharply when that happened. The white one is the weighted average of the four, but weighted towards the slower moving. So obviously therefore slower to react. But that is kind of curved around. I mean, so you could view that because this is momentum based, this is obviously just price action trend based, really. So you could view it that even though there's kind of clear and obvious uptrend there, down here it's well, until that, well, not really that, but until the price breaks below probably here, because we had like actually I should probably draw that the other way around. I mean, yeah, you can look at higher lows for that in any case, but so we had kind of like a high again, high at the top. But yeah, in terms of the retracement, so we got low, higher low, higher low. So as long as the price remains kind of above there, above that last higher low, then it's still in an uptrend. So from that point of view, you can look at it as divergence between that and what the price momentum is currently telling us in this oscillator. So because that's all basically pointing to the downside, there's bearish divergence, really. So to keep in mind, and to be honest, that could well be exactly what we're seeing right now. So that bounce or not off that retracement level is going to be kind of critical, but also keep in mind, because it's a bearish retracement, so it could well be that it, it's probably more likely, in fact, that come to think of it, that it doesn't bounce off there. It's just going to, I mean, you might see a bit of a reaction and then like plop down through past that line. So yeah, two critical levels to watch for there then, for whether whether we actually see more downside within that. So obviously that level, which is that 649-ish? Yeah, kind of 64940, I think is that number there. And then this, which is 64600, call it 650. So that level, if the price kind of closes below there, then we're no longer in an uptrend. So that's danger ahead potentially. Bitcoin's on a knife edge. So
yeah, it is. We did get a nice EMA cross on the 1 hour last night.
Okay.
Which worked out really nice, actually, because you can see what happened here is yeah, that happened. So that yellow and green cross there happened. When was that? That was about 7 o'clock last night, UK time. And then we had that big candle up afterwards and went up to that bearish retracement, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, this one here, is it?
Yeah. So that was a cross. Then he went boom up to the upside, and then hit that bearish retracement, came back a bit, and then did what it's supposed to do, sort of went up. So yeah, when you get these crosses on these slightly bigger time frames, like the 1 hour and 4 hour, I've noticed you do kind of see a bit of a pullback after they cross, and obviously the bigger the time frame, the slower the reaction to it is. So yeah, well, we'll see what happens, but I mean, at the moment, overall, I'm actually fairly bullish about getting a bit more of a movement upwards. Actually, I did notice even that Martini guy's closed all his shorts. So
oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. He was adamant we were going to like 42k. But
oof, yeah, it does feel like that, because it did feel like, I mean, not so long ago, that we're looking at, we're going to see a price pump, and in fact that's kind of what we saw, isn't it? Overall, I mean, probably zoom out, there's more of a price pump really, and then probably just all downhill from there pretty much, down to the bear market low, although we're talking about like late September, early October. Although we're coming into August, aren't we? All of a sudden it's not that far off. So it could be just a bit of a grind to the downside all the way down. So although I don't know, saying that, historically I think that there does tend to be a bit of a crash down to the bear market bottom, doesn't there? Rather than it just being kind of like an ease down. There you go, everyone. Just nice gentle landing there. It isn't that, is it? It's always the cataclysmic crash. So that when the price bounces, people don't realize necessarily, just that they're still thinking that it's going to zero, etc. And so ironic, isn't it? The actual reversal, the price starting to grind back up again, itself is max pain. It's just where the money's made, isn't it? Just anyway. So yeah, interestingly, so still on the hourly, that candle did break down below the continuation of that bearish retracement. So it's kind of a bonus step 3 of that, because the step 3 tends to mean the price is going to drop down and probably continue to drop. So you know what? Look at that! It bounced off the 55 EMA on the hourly, or at least it's kind of paused there. Don't know how much bounce that really is, but the critical line here really is, let's move it down a bit, that one, because if the price closes below that level, 64.6, then that little uptrend is broken. So as I was saying, that could well be a bit of a confirmation right there, just where the price heads to from there. Does break down below there, we could see a bit of a relief bounce just there off that retracement, 642. Yeah, look at that though, that's looking pretty negative.
It is all of a sudden. Okay. What was good though is what we were talking about on Friday. We were looking on the 1 hour, and we were looking down in the momentum oscillator, and we were looking for that. We're looking for that cross between the cross of the white average and the red faster moving one, weren't we? So
yes.
So if you
so where was one there ish?
Oh no, I was
not quite across with that kind of bounce.
What I meant, I was looking for the one at the bottom, the one the so if you look on Friday afternoon,
yeah, that's a good example there.
There was a bit when I just sent you a quick message.
Hey.
There was a bit when I sent you a message on Friday afternoon, and I said, "Oh, that's the Kaz cross." That was about 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. I'm just trying to think which one that is. Where you going?
Roll back through time.
No, not that far. No, Friday.
I thought you said Friday. Oh, I've gone back. Oh yeah, okay.
Weeks. Friday the 24th, was it?
Yes. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay.
So
apologies. So was it that? Yeah, that one. Is that bottomed out there?
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah.
And it did kind of double bottom a little bit, didn't it? But
yeah, in a good way, because definitely. So there and there. So excuse me, sorry. Yeah, right cheek is higher. So
yeah,
and up it went. So that could well have been seen as a confirmation there. That's right. In any case, and sort of go along from there. So that's lovely. Yeah.
So that worked out well. I'm still in that ByBit trade from the Friday before, actually. So because when I did a similar thing down at 62k,
Yeah.
I've messed around with it a little bit now. So the entry's 63, but that one's looking good, actually. So yeah, it's all very doable. I think. Just wondering what it's going to do now. Actually, it looks like it might go up now because don't know.
Not sure. One thing that's probably worth a look at in a sec. Oh yeah, I was going to suggest maybe we could start to look at the higher time frames, like as in the much higher time frames. But I guess just before we move on to that, that's so telling in a way that so the fact that it just, because that's kind of what I was talking about earlier on, that these EMAs really do come into play. They're not just showing, oh, what's the trend. There's a direct sorry, a direct kind of interplay with the actual price action. So like, sorry, it's gonna cough crazily.
I think he'll live.
I think I got it. Oh no, it's still there. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, so that one kind of bounced there, didn't it? So up to that same level now, that the continuation of that bearish retracement level from the 4 hour. So where is it going to go from there? Is it going to go up or down? Or are we seeing a bit of ranging?
I think there's a little bit more up, but that's because I'm, I've got quite a lot of faith in that 1 hour EMA cross, for the moment. Yeah, so
well,
I think
that one back there. So
yeah,
the thing is, I'd just be a bit wary about the kind of what Space Catty pointed out, really, that we got the bearish divergence on the momentum oscillator. So
yeah, okay, yeah, that's a fair
let me see what the RSI says about it. Let's show the RSI for a minute. RSI is saying it reached a high there, kind of, I mean, slightly dubious line down. But yeah, I don't know, yeah, from there to there, very much down. That one just there, looking at with, is this actual divergence? I guess on this you can kind of include the wick, and they probably not really meant to, but I don't know. Anyway, it's down to there, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that's not even divergence anyway, because it's just both the price and the RSI were coming down there. So ignore that. But so that in itself is quite interesting, actually, that the so Quadzilla has caught this sort of bearish divergence on here on the momentum, which the RSI hasn't. So we'll see. But maybe the RSI is right. I don't know. And the way it's going at the moment is coming back up. So
yeah,
just kind of transfixed now, just watching that, see which way it goes. If we go back to the 4 hour, even on here, I mean, the price kind of wicked down, almost touched the 55 EMA on the 4 hour. Certainly just kind of fell slightly below the 21 and came back up. Feels like there's more downside to that. That's not quite a sort of classic continuation pattern, I think, on there. Just the way that kind of finished with the strong like rejection wick there, and like mega rejection weight there. These are all like, oh, there's downward pressure. So yeah. Say his favorite bullish pattern. What was that one? Probably the double bottom, I guess. I assume.
Yeah. I love a double bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to be sniffed at, as they say. Anyway, so
That's quite funny.
Yeah. So Space Cat is just saying, for what I'm seeing, we're going to go out to 664 and reject. That's just a feeling. 664, but also just thanks for the analysis. I didn't see it that way. I might be wrong, to be fair. So a lot to learn those levels. So the thing about the showing bearish divergence on here is it's just something I've kind of started to think about, like looking at. Just, don't be cheeky. Where is Scotty with the news? Yeah, what's going on? Where is Scotty today? What was I say? Yeah, the thing about showing bearish divergence on Quadzilla is the stochastic oscillator. I'm kind of forming a theory about it, so I wouldn't take that too much as gospel just at the moment about that showing. But however, where this definitely is, has a lot of value, is what you're talking about just now, like with the Kaz cross. Like that's really a good example of one just there. That the just close it. So here the fastest moving stochastic kind of moves, came up into overbought, curved around, crossed below the weighted average, which was also kind of coming down, and that where it happened is just kind of there, kind of ish. I suppose it confirmed on that one, but you could already see it starting to happen over on this this candle. So it gives you a really good sort of early indication that the price is about to reverse. I mean, that one actually was kind of epic, to be honest. It's just the way that it caught that. So it's definitely something to watch for, and it's something that we're talking about maybe just including in the indicator, so it makes it a bit more obvious when that happens. So it would be nice.
I think I'd like that, to be honest, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Because then we can include it in the stats and things as well, which would be nice.
Have we got space for an alert as well?
I mean, there's not even space for that. We can chat about that offline, I think, because there's all sorts of things. Something might have to give, or we might have to just put it into, the Quadzilla time frame bonus indicator that Quadzilla users get.
Right.
Might just go and say, because there's plenty of room in those. But in any case, stuff to think about. Yeah, there's that. What else should we look at?
Well, I'm just looking at the 1 minute at the moment because what's happened there is it's come back up to a retracement level, so it's come up to there now. So okay. We'll see what happens there.
See what it does on this one. Yeah,
there's a little green step 3 one just above that, isn't there? So
yeah,
so it'd be interesting to see what it does there. Other things that are interesting, I think, at the moment are Solana and Ethereum, actually, which are quite boring altcoins, but like, they are showing some signs of life.
Okay, Solana, 4 hour maybe. I should delete all these earlier things. So yeah, I probably need a bigger view of that. Signs of life in the sense that I guess it's kind of It's kind of following the that same bounce, really, isn't it? So nice to see Solana actually doing that, rather than just kind of like going, straight line down to zero or whatever.
It just really has been going down for so long, actually. So
even
like a little,
Does that follow the same? Is that 20 seconds of September? Yeah, I guess it peaked at kind of the same. Well, apart from that, when was that? Oh, January 25. Yeah, so it's been following the Bitcoin's lead rather in that, isn't it? So yeah, it could be a tasty sort of bonus trade, I suppose. So like what kind of whatever you decide on Bitcoin's direction, this probably will just kind of follow on shortly afterwards.
Yeah, and you see that's got all those trend shields down the bottom that are just, I think they're just about starting to fade, aren't they?
Oh yeah, you're right. So that could well be 23. Where is it? Oh, it's 77 at the moment.
Yeah.
20. Oh, yeah, it's a bit. I mean that would be blinking amazing. Imagine Solana back at $23, probably very briefly, and that could well mark out or coincide maybe with the with a bear market bottom. So excuse me, just generational buying opportunity right there, I think, if it gets down to 23.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it will, to be honest, though. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that to me is just looking like it might be, the dump might be over a little bit for Solana and Ethereum as well. If you want to look at Ethereum,
yeah. ETH, right next to it. Okay. Oh, and Blofin. Okay, them were the days. Still quite like Blofin, but Bitunix is just so much better. It is quite shocking, really.
Yeah. The thing about Bitunix is they have actually got a card now, like a MasterCard, I think. But obviously, to get that, you need to do your KYC, which is like the whole point of having it. Is the fact that you don't have to do KYC. So I might open a second account and dox myself on that one just to try it out.
What are the benefits of having that card?
You get up to 8% cash back. I haven't really looked into it a lot, but that's the idea. I think it works in USDT. So, but the benefit for me is I do quite a lot of trading on Bitunix, so that's generally where I sort of earn my money, really.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I don't have a particularly good sort of like fiat on and off ramp, really. I mean, what I used to use was ByBit, but they terminated my card because my KYC wasn't good enough. Well, that was because I said I lived in Palau and I just made up an address there.
And for some reason they didn't like that.
Well, it was all right for about 2 years, and then when it came to time to renew the card, they said you need to prove that you live in Palau, and I was like, right, okay, I can't do that. Although there is talk about the idea of being able to buy like a meter of land in Palau, which would give you an address. And
that'd be kind of cool.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Especially if you could actually build on the meter of land. Build just a very, very tall house. So one dimensional house.
I keep thinking of the apartment that what's his name? What was the in Futurama in the first episode? What was the robot's name?
Oh, Bender.
Yeah, and he says to Fry, is it Fry? Is he the guy?
I think so. Yeah. Sounds
he
about
said,
right.
"Oh, you come back to my place." He said, "Oh, I've never been to a robot's apartment before," and it's literally the size of his footprints, you know.
Yeah.
And he just sort of goes in there and sleeps.
Yeah, it's good. Like literally into hibernate mood.
Yeah, just recharge.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. I mean that we just kind of got me thinking really about just a one-dimensional sort of square meter sized house, just very tall. You wouldn't put the toilet on the top floor, would you? That,
no, ideally not.
no,
but
you could probably dig down as well. So
probably, yeah.
Anyway,
but apparently there was talk about that, which would give you effectively an address in Palau, so you can actually say, I live at whatever, rather than just making up an address like I did. Anyway, so consequently, I can't use my ByBit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll try and make it more interesting.
I've been yawning all morning. I just realised the window's closed. Probably doesn't help. On daylight today as well. So, to be fair, maff don't give real estate ideas. Oh, yeah, I think quite right. Shall we quickly check the comments? Actually? So Ozzy's saying ETH looking rather strong on the weekly. ETH weekly. Yeah, that that kind of is, isn't it? That's although I think a strong drop with Bitcoin, a strong dump on the Bitcoin side, I think would kind of obviously it would pull this down with it. But in any case, yeah, that is looking just kind of like it kind of wants to do its own thing. Yeah, so hello Space Catty. So you're kind of filling in for Scotty today, I see. So Justin, Tom Lee's Bitmine buys $19 million worth of ETH. Okay, maybe that was that little pump. But the trouble is, when we see that sort of news, it's usually followed by a dump, isn't it? I mean, the old MicroStrategy kind of pattern. By the time they announce it, daily ETH. Oh, daily. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice actually. We've got that happening. So the quickest of the momentum oscillators is moving above the slower one. So, and about to cross over from looks of it. So that could be a bit of a continuation there. Probably up to there. That's it. 2,129, and then maybe a drop after that. That pattern would probably also kind of play in a bit. If we're going to see it, because like that kind of, I didn't draw that very well. I don't know, saucepan pattern. Price kind of makes it up there, and then might then, because it'll have completed that sort of price structure. Bit of a double bottom there. They kind of led into that, although yeah, I suppose that one was slightly above. So because obviously we've got that liquidity right there, which is kind of then that carrying over. So hence that is a bit of a price magnet, bringing the price back. And need I say, it's just pointed out by that retracement level and that one kind of together. So yeah, looks like further upside there. But I mean, there is liquidity there that's probably going to act as maybe temporary resistance that would have to break up through, and then sort of thing. Shall see. Yeah.
Anyway,
I was basically trying to fill in for Scotty, but I don't have that specialty yet. Doing pretty well. So same here, Catty. Not much news to share, only fake news. Share the fake news. Have a look. We can try and debunk it. So I agree with you. It seems obviously it's more difficult than it seems. Yeah, we definitely notice Scotty's absence for sure. So okay, oh yeah. So anything else worth looking at? If there isn't, maybe there is. I don't know. But if there isn't, I could have a quick look at Bitcoin on the bigger time frames.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Let me go to the weekly. If that is part of that pump there, sorry, hide a few things. Just yeah. So this pattern from the all-time high kind of continued. Don't recover a bit. Don't recover a bit. Don't recover it. Each time the I don't know what I was going to say. I'm not sure. But so that could be another 30% recovery, just maybe. If that becomes a short recovery, as in a quick recovery there, then I don't want to scribble my pretty diagram. So yeah, if that becomes a short recovery, then might expect something of another plummet. Just I think that would be quite a shocking price drop. So in that sense, I think we really do want that to continue up, at least to get up to this level, which is kind of well, that range, kind of between 73 and 70, almost 75. We could call it 73 and 75 as a target range. After this, after which I think you would kind of very much just expect then to see the price start to come down, going in, like, you know, probably through August and so on, and into September. So yeah, if it drops from there, then big time fall. I think if it breaks above where it currently is, really, where it started to range a bit, then possibly up to there, and then something along those lines, like another one of those coming down, which would also kind of bring it into, well, further back this way, but into September, October. Because if it was one of those, say, so that went 36, then 38, and then that pattern kind of stopped, so 30 again. But that pattern then could be, you know, anything. Well, probably it's there. I think 45 would be. I can find it. 45 would be about a 40% drop, which probably seems about right from whatever recovery. If it recovers all the way up to there, maybe that level. So yeah, that, I mean, the fact that it'll probably get to there is very likely. These things are never definite, are they? But very likely. But how it gets there might be that kind of, you know, that this little pump is exhausted, and now it's going to start to kind of just like, it might range boringly for a little while and then kind of go down, or it might head down. Or the other scenario is that it just kind of keeps on pumping up, which some people have been predicting, haven't they, that might head up to that kind of 73, 75 range, and then down. So kind of, yeah, two scenarios really. In either case, they'll probably end up down here. It's just kind of like how soon, and what does the price do in between. What do we got? X ain't showing the news I'm sharing. No, yeah. Who are you following then? This make you hesitant about sharing those. So Aussie, you shared anyway. Good for you. Update: a new Clarity Act draft has been released, merging the Senate Banking and Agriculture Committee versions and adding an ethics provision for the first time. Do you think it's becoming watered down? Because ethics is probably just kind of inherent in the whole thing from the first place. But the fact that they're now putting in a separate ethics, it means that they can kind of put anything into the ethics provision that kind of stunts the bill a little bit.
Yeah. So it'll only be from, we can only use crypto that's like from the US and generally considered
for your own protection,
and considered wholesome.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be something along those lines. So I imagine. A motion to proceed is expected Monday or Tuesday, with a possible floor vote in around August 3rd. Personally, I don't see any Clarity bill passing anytime soon. Is it still being blocked by the banks? Weren't they starting to really push for it? Or is it like they're saying one thing while actively doing something completely the opposite? Was it Goldman Sachs? I can't remember what someone, like a big bank like that, was actually saying, let's just get this done. Let's just get the Clarity bill over the line. We want it,
yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
So anyway, wasn't Bitcoin crypto meant? Yeah. Obviously, Monero is now anyway, but yeah, that was the whole thing, wasn't it? And then banks got involved, and now suddenly it's we rely on the banks to kind of allow Bitcoin to continue. It's I guess double-edged sword, I suppose. Aren't most swords double-edged? I suppose some aren't, but so
I haven't got one.
Yeah, I need to go and check my collection. I haven't got any either. But yeah, it's like we kind of wanted to get big money involved to send the price skywards. Now that big money is involved, we're kind of thinking that, oops. But in any case, big money is now involved. So all of a sudden we're playing on their turf. They took the ball, didn't they? And permanently on their side of the court or something. God knows. In Space Caddy, in Europe, we passed the digital euro. We didn't pass it. I didn't. So I objected to it. Anyway, in Europe, we passed the digital euro. Well, I don't know. They can have a digital euro. Why not? As long as I don't have to use it.
It's probably less painless than passing a physical euro.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah, all sorts of things running through. What's the interest level on that? And so basically, now Europeans are going to be watched in every transaction. I think they were before, for definite, but Europe is becoming more controlling every time they pass. It is true. It's the social credit score, all of that stuff is kind of weaving its way in. Bunch of bankers, indeedy. Yeah, what a bunch of bankers. Yeah, they want us to give ID verification for websites. Now they want to slow down cars. Oh, from I was thinking, it's Scotty here. Well done, Space Catty. You're doing well in Scotty's absence. I think you found your place here, haven't you? So they want us to give ID verification for websites. Now they want to slow down cars in some zones via satellite. Yeah. How will that work? Well, I think it was the initial thing was going to be opt-in, isn't it? Because like in the UK, I guess for new cars, they've already got the thing where if you go over the 20-mile-an-hour speed or whatever speed limit, it kind of beeps and flashes angrily at you, and that's like government mandate to include that in all new cars. So that's kind of there, and even if you like cancel it in the car, it resets when on the next journey. So it's that. So yeah, it's a short hop from that to just the car just actually forcibly slowing you down, not allowing you to go above the speed limit. It doesn't really need satellite, to be honest, for that. I get the feeling that's much more to do with just tracking where everyone is, I suspect. But I don't know, the car speed limit thing is a bit dodgy in any case. Having said that, because sometimes they misread a road sign, or they miss one. Because like there's a car park near here where there's a 5 mph speed limit sign as you go into the car park, but then there isn't a national speed limit or whatever sign as you come out of the car park. So the car thinks from then on that it's a 5 mph speed limit, and it was actually flashing at me for for doing over 5 mph on a main road. Car? Yeah.
Wow.
So like, thanks, car. And also in some place or other, it suddenly started. Oh, this is in Wales actually. It suddenly started telling me that the speed limit was 80, just along a country road. Yeah,
80.
So because it had misread a sign, and there was no sanity check in it to say like, well, you're not on a motor, it's not going to be 70, or 60 for that matter. So yeah, it's telling me that. So it's like, you're in the UK, but I'm telling you that you can do up to 80. Oh, thanks, car.
That's insane.
Yeah, so that doesn't bode well for just self-driving cars, if nothing else. They're going to be bombing along these country roads at 80 miles an hour.
When you've just turned out your car park doing 5.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, I must obey.
Yeah, that could be total chaos. That'd be like, oh dear. Yeah, I don't like the way cars are going actually at the moment. I did at first. I really wanted a Tesla a couple of years ago because I kind of just really loved how sort of techie they were and stuff, but I'm just really not into it anymore. I like.
No, same, to be honest. I think, I mean, for me, as soon as Tesla or electric cars just became about, green, save the planet type of stuff, and now it's so messed up anyway, just the sheer amount of, heavy metals, blah, 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 all of the things that goes into, and power as well, the power grid, etc., into charging up creating an electric vehicle and the battery, and keeping it charged up and so on. They're not green.
No.
So, but anyway, yeah, it became about that, which I just thought was distinctly uncool in any case. So I stopped being interested in Teslas at that point. I thought it was great when they were kind of new and a bit experimental, and it was, there was something very cool about them at that point. But yeah, so, Ozzy, we ain't far behind you. Behind you, we're doomed. Yeah, I'm concerned at the image, the scenario. I have an emergency. I need to arrive to the hospital the fastest time possible. Could be tricky. Yeah, it's that sort of thing. It's all context, isn't it? It still needs a human in the loop, just like AI. We should all move to the metaverse. We're already there, mate. We just don't know it. I think we're probably done, are we?
I think we are actually, yeah. Right. Thank you everyone for coming along. as I say, please do take advantage of that Bitunix campaign. So if you've already got a link, if you've already got an account from one of our links, then just try and get your trading volume up and just get some of the free money. And if you're not using Bitunix already, go to savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix and get an account. Basically, the more money I can give away, the more generous they're going to be in the future. So do try and take all their money if you can.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, one thing actually, I just realised that, because I totally forgot I was going to mention this, but super duper quickly, then I guess it would be good to wrap up. So I just kind of added the old golden pocket settings into this Fibonacci retracement. So actually, let me just redraw it, as you can see. So I forgot where I drew it from now. I guess it's from the below. So yeah, Fibonacci retracement kind of from that level. It's kind of drew it down to, I guess that was a bear market low before, wasn't it? Pretty much, probably good enough. So really noticeable on this, the old golden pocket was interacted with somewhat in that last kind of 4 year. Actually, when was that? August 24, not so long ago. But yeah, the last 4 year cycle. So the price kind of bottomed out for that kind of move there, into there, back in there, and then there was a big bounce, sort of continuation type of thing. Here we obviously come down to the same level. We just kind of like bounced off it virtually. So might well see a bit of that, and kind of then what? I doubt it's going to be a bounce at that point. I think I could probably draw a similar Fibonacci retracement for the last 4 year cycle, but I think what it amounts to is that once it's into here, that'll probably then be it just drops straight through, I think. So having done that there, this time it just blopped through. But I think when it comes down into here, the point being really that's kind of, it'll be a key signifier, a key level that we're now very much on the way down. Because especially there where that was obviously a key level of support. And so it is kind of like the moments that we break below that, then just huge macro downtrend, as in you could I suppose even though the price has done that and then it's been coming down all the way down there, it still hasn't broken below that level, so it's still technically an uptrend if you really kind of squint and stand on your head or whatever. So that the price coming down to there and not bouncing, just like dropping below that level, will be very much a confirmation that we're now heading down into the depths for the remainder of the bear market, I think. Yeah, that was it really. Just wanted to mention that.
Okay.
So yeah, we're living in the cyberpunk universe without the cool stuff. Yeah, it's true. All the cool stuff has been just kind of spoiled a bit, isn't it? Like Tesla became uncool. Is AI still cool? I don't know. Well, crypto became a bit uncool. I hate to say it, but like we were talking about earlier, as soon as the banks got involved, now it's all about the regulations. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, it stopped being fun when like government started talking about it, and like big institutions. It was. I think that's when it stopped being fun, really. But
yeah, I mean, also, don't get me wrong. I think it is important, but it's just not fun and games anymore. It's the thing. So have fun making money, So,
well, on that cheerful note, I suppose we should just go and never come back. No, that's not true, actually.
No, what are you talking about? Even Sony, they gave up in physical. Yeah, so Sony used to be cool. They're not now. Anyway, yeah, you were saying.
No, nothing much really. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting what happens at Open anyway. But I can't hang around for that, unfortunately. So
likewise, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, so thanks everyone for coming along, and thank you, Maff, for your input as always. And
yeah.
And can you all do us a favour? I would love you to do the Bitunix thing. So do check that out, and also can you give the stream a like as well, because just trying to get more traction on this kind of stuff, you know. And
yeah. Also do check out the Discord as well.
Absolutely,
it's free to join. We've got traders in there talking trading stuff. Just go check it out.
Okay. And if you like the idea of Quadzilla, I mean, if you join Bitunix and if you fund your account with about, I don't know, $500, something like that, just message me or Maff and just say, you know, can I have a go of Quadzilla, and we'll give you Quadzilla for a month, and you can see what you think. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's worth a few quid. So take advantage of that.
And
all right.
Check out maftopia.com as well.
Okay. And I've
slipped that one in there.
Yeah, I've got some courgettes that I've got too many of them, so they're 20p each if you're interested.
Yeah. Just put them in a little barrow out the back of your house or something. Just
I could do, but nobody'd ever see them.
No. Well, more courgettes for you then.
Yeah.
It's a win.
Yeah, put back at the front of the house and we'll just nick them. Anyway, but no, right. All right, I'm going to go. Right, thank you everyone for coming. Please do give it a like, and we'll be back. Actually, no, it's tomorrow's Tuesday, isn't it? I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow, but otherwise Wednesday it will be. All right, take care, everyone. See you soon, and don't forget about the Bitunix thing. All right, take care. Bye.
Cheers.